Welcome to the Medical Device Made Easy podcast. Here is Monir Azzouzi from easymedicaldevice.com, and today it is a special episode for you. Why? Because I have no guests. Because mainly this is the last episode of 2019, and I wanted just to make a quick summary of what happens for Easy Medical Device and also for me. And I wanted to start first to talk about what happens in the podcast specifically. So I wanted really to, I was really surprised about what happened to the podcast because I started the podcast episode with few episodes where I was alone trying to talk to the public. And then I tried really to invite some people to interview them, to really get some information from them. It was great because I learned also a lot of things there. So it's not like I just invite people and I ask them questions where I know the answers. No, I also ask questions where I'm also curious and to have their opinion. So it was really helpful. So we had a lot of episodes talking specifically about the medical device regulation because I think there was really a need for that because a lot of people were asking to me how we do this, how we do that. And for me, the best strategy was really to invite the peoples that are really best to talk about that, some SMEs that already have experience about it or have just their opinion and they can share that with us. So it's mainly what happened on the podcast. I had, for example, a lot of episodes with Eric Volbrecht. I really thank him because really his intervention was really great. A lot of comments, a lot of information, a lot of things that really help us to understand the situation with the medical device regulation. So I really thank him for that. And I'm sure he will continue to be one of my guests on the podcast when there is a specific topic coming. So we had some discussion regarding the notified body situation. We had some discussion regarding all the changes that are happening, some guidance, so the PRC guidance, etc. So you can go and check those episodes. They are still relevant now, so you can go and look for them. We talked, as I've said, about notified bodies, and the situation actually is the fact that there are a lot of notified bodies that are still under scrutiny to be MDR certified or IVDR. But yeah, there were some kind of a wish to have more notified bodies by end of 2019. And actually, yeah, we don't have that. But we hope really by Q1 2020, there will be more. So actually, with the MDR, there are 9 notified bodies that are accredited. The last one was surprising because the last one was happening during Christmas, which is Medtech. So it was really a great news. And regarding IVDR, we have also 3 notified bodies actually. One surprise or one thing that was really surprising for me is that I don't know if you are following me on LinkedIn or if you are following some other people on LinkedIn, is the fact that each time there was a new notified body, there were some kind of celebration, and I really like that because it's like we really thank those notified bodies to go and do the race and try to get accredited to really help the medical device manufacturers to get certified for MDR. Because as I've said on many episodes, without them, we cannot do our job. We cannot do anything. So we need some of those companies to take the lead and to go and to get this certification, this accreditation. So to help really the industry. Because if there are not so much, then at the end, there will be a bottleneck and the industry can lose also some market. So it's really important that you understand that. And it's why celebrating each notified body is really a great thing. Okay, so related to the podcast episode, we had also some episodes related to, for example, Udamed with Richard Julian. It was funny because I invited Richard to just explain to me, to us, what is Udamed. And during the episode, you can look at it again. We made some kind of an appointment for March 2020 to say when Udamed will be live. Then you'll come back and you'll tell us more about how it happens and if it's a great start. But surprise, Udamed is delayed for 2 years. I mean, it's still fuzzy actually because it says it's delayed for 2 years, but there are some information that no, there will be something going live by by May or by March. I don't know. So there is still some situation, but yeah, it was surprise. So I invited Richard to come and discuss with us about the delay of Udemy, and it was really a great episode also. So you can go and look at it. Some other things are related, for example, to specific situation with the MDR, which are, for example, the post-marketing surveillance, the clinical evaluation. And for that, I really had great SMEs that really helped us a lot to understand the situation. We had, for example, Hélène Equi, where we discussed about product equivalence for the clinical evaluation report. We had Ed Drower from Site Medical, where we discussed about literature search, how we have to do a literature search. So if you don't know how to do a literature search for your clinical evaluation report, go to listen to this episode, because really there is a step-by-step solution. And we had also the PMS Queen. So it was really interesting to have Natasha Bankowski, who was really explaining to us what is post-marketing surveillance, how to deal with it. The fact that post-marketing surveillance is not just one module, it's a aggregation of many small modules that you have to take all into account, so to create your post-marketing surveillance system. So all this was really interesting, and I hope you really get a lot of information from that. Yes, I will still continue to get those SMEs to help you to understand some small topics, because I think we didn't cover everything. But yeah, it's also difficult to sometimes to find the right SME to discuss about a specific topic. So I'm trying really to get on my network and to really see who can come and help. We had also some episodes specifically about solutions, like software solutions, like things to help you in terms of digitalization. We had Michael Kania from Medtech, where we talked about why we should not use paper and more digitalize our documentation. I think it was really a great episode. And we had also Michael. So if you haven't seen, I had made also a video about Medica when I went to Medica, and we can talk about conferences later. And I met with Michael Kania there, so he also talked to us about the situation at Medtech. So you can go and also look at that. We had other solutions. We had some EQMS, like simpler QMS, with Jacob Surslev. So it was also a great episode, because he really explained to us how to implement an electronic quality management system, so EQMS, and also how to validate it. So it's something that a lot of companies were asking me, Monir, with ISO 13485 version 2016, we need to validate our quality management system. So how should we do that? Or with our electronic quality management system. So I think if you are looking at the episode with Jacob, you have all the answers on how to do that. He gives us also some ISO standards, some references. So it's something that you can go and check. And you will have the solution. But you can also call Jacob, and he can try to provide you with his insight, because I think he proposed also to make some workshops with you for free, just to make you understand how the implementation is going. What else? I had also an episode with Jason Lim from Standards, where we discussed about creation of a quality management system. And I had a challenge is to create a quality management system within 30 minutes with his solution, with Standard solution. And I had made a video of it. So I have the screenshot. You see my screen directly, and you can see how I'm going through his system. And from my last discussion with Jason, so he had also made a lot of improvements of his system to include more features. So it's something that maybe you have to look at and to check if it's maybe also a good solution for you. And one other solution that I really liked, and I'm using not every day but nearly, it's called Medboard. So Medboard is really a platform where you have all the regulatory intelligence information. So it tells you specifically which standard is existing, which new guidance are coming. It informs you for each country that there is a new guidance coming for this or new coming from that. It also links to experts. So they are putting also of information about the experts. So Medboard with Ivan Perez-Chamorro, and Ivan is a special friend now for me, because he was the first one that accepted to come to my podcast. So if you see the episode 9, I think, because it was the first episode with the interview, So it was with Ivan Perez-Chamorro, and I thank him for that because it was really not easy for him to be first to go. And he talked about entrepreneurship because at that time he was starting his entrepreneurial journey. And after nearly 1 year now, because I think we have made this episode in January or February. So yeah, I think he had made really a lot of progress with Medboard. So I really encourage you to go and to check Medboard as a solution for you to get information about what is happening regarding the regulation. It's really a great one. What else? Yeah, we had also a lot of episodes related to human resource because I had people that were asking me, Monir, how can I work on the medical device industry? How can I be on the quality? How can I do regulatory affairs, etc., etc.? So I said to myself, why cannot I get some guests that were really human resource or recruitment agencies, and we had some great people. We had, if I remember, Petra Ognjenovic, where we discussed about all the industry of recruitment, how to recruit people. It was really also a funny episode. We had Thomas McMahon, where we discussed about consulting. We had also we had Karandeep Badwal. He was not a recruiter or a thing, but he explained his experience on how he really gets to this business of regulatory affairs and all the techniques and things that you can do to also follow his path. So it was really great. And I will have Karandeep in some of future episodes also. And last one, Mitch Robbins also, we discussed about employee value. So how we can increase our value as an employee for companies. So Mitch created this company called the Anthony Michael Group. And the anecdote with Mitch is the fact that I asked him, why have you called your company the Anthony Michael Group? And it's because of his son. So it's the name of his son. So it's why he's done that. So it's really a great story also for him. We had also TopRaw. So TopRaw is an organization in the UK that is helping to have an understanding or to grow some regulatory affairs people. So we had Samantha Asbury that is now married. So it's Samantha Cooper from TopRaw, and we discussed about how also to gain more knowledge about regulatory affairs. And TopRaw is also a good partner for that. I was at the TopRaw event in October, October 1st. I had also made a video of the TopRaw event. So if you want to go, I had also made interviews with people there. So if you want to go, it would be also a good information for you. What else? I had also the chance to have, not a lot, but a notified body. So I had Chief Suite, for example, for now on the podcast, with Andreas Stange, where we talked about IVDR. I also had an interview regarding it was at TopRaw also. It was an interview regarding how to become an auditor or notified body auditor with Basil Akra, but it's not on the podcast. It's specifically on the video that I made. I made a specific video for it, so you can go. So I had the chance also to have some notified bodies on the podcast. So as you've seen, I try really to be broad and to have a lot of organizations, some consulting companies, some employees, some agencies, some notified bodies, etc., etc. I'm trying also to get some people from the European Commission, but it's a bit more difficult. So I will try really to get more and more people so that you have really a broad view of what is happening on the medical device market. Because there is a lot of things happening, but you maybe don't see them specifically. So I'm really trying to help you to make an understanding of this situation. I also created on the podcast small bonus episodes. So I had some people that told me, oh, it's too long. Your episodes are really too long. So can you make them shorter? I said, okay, let's maybe have some 5 to 10 minutes episodes. So I had made a first series with Stefan Bollininger where we discussed about some quality topics. So there will be more episodes coming. I had another series that is more series that are starting. I will not tell you the names because I prefer you to get the surprise. But I will try really to give you more and more information about what is happening on the market to get you more experience. So we are making some case studies also so that you can see what is the situation and how you can also answer to this situation. So there is a lot of things like that going on. I have some notes here. So what else? Can I say? Just I want really to thank you a lot because I'm looking at some KPIs, so key indicators of performance that are showing me that really the podcast, the Easy Medical Device, is progressing. So we reached, for example, on the YouTube channel, we reached 1,000 subscribers. We are nearly to 1,500 now, and it's really a great success for me because it means that what I'm providing you as an information is really interesting for you, and it's not something that you get bored of. So it's really something that is encouraging me to continue to do that. What we had also on the podcast, we had nearly 2,000 subscriber or listener, but it's a bit difficult to gather all those information because I'm on many platforms. So getting information from Spotify, from Apple, from Google, it's a bit difficult. But yeah, I try to make this count, and I find around 2,000 listeners. So it's great. And from many sites, if I can say, as I've said, some students, some startups, some companies, some consultants, a lot of broad people. So it was really interesting, and I really want to thank you for that. What else do I have? When I started, if I can say, nearly 2 years ago, I started to create a mini course, the MDR mini course, which is a free online course to understand medical device regulation. I made it as a challenge. So it's a 6 days challenge, which I call it, because during 6 days, you will receive an email per day where it's telling you something about the MDR. I'm trying also to update it each time I get new information from the market. So I try to update it. But what I'm really proud of is that now we are really at, what is the number? 946 students that got their certificate with the mini course. So you get a final certificate after answering some questions. The questions are not so hard because the objective is not for you to really know the small tiny things about the MDR, but to really know the high level information. So 946 students get certified for that, which I'm really proud of. So I hope to reach really soon the 1,000 markup, because it's free. So it's not something I'm getting anything of that. It's really free. So you can really go subscribe to it and get information about the medical device regulation, high level information. I'm not telling you specifically about, for example, post-marketing surveillance. You have to have this procedure with this information inside, etc. But I tell you really what is post-marketing surveillance, how you have to build your system about that, and then you have to do the work to build it specifically. But with the help of the podcast, I think you have also a lot of information. So yeah, I really thank you for that. Because this is my motivation. Each time I get a new message from you, it's my motivation to say, yes, I'm really helping somebody. I'm helping the medical device community. And out of that, there are also some conferences I'm part of. So I made the TOPRA conference, the Medica conference, and I will try to make more conference next year. And I will try also to make some videos of it and to have that on the channel. The objective is really to show you that there is a full network that you can have access, and with this network, you can grow and you can learn and you can get more customers, maybe, or more understanding of the market and how you can put compliant medical device on the market. So this is my objective, is how I can help you to put compliant medical devices on the market. And for that, I also, this year, so was also an important year for me because I resigned from my position. I was working for Johnson & Johnson and I resigned from my position in September. So then from October, I opened my own consulting organization where I'm helping some customers to get their products on the market. So it's really, I'm really also proud of that, to have some customers that believe on me. Some coaching also, I'm doing some coaching with some people. And I opened also a shop because a lot of people are asking to me, do you have a template for this? Do you have a template for that? So I'm providing some free templates on my blog. So you can go and check the articles and you can get a free template. But yeah, there is some templates where I take more time to create them. So it's why I make them on the shop. So for you to buy that. But yeah, the money, it's really, it's anecdotic, if I can say, in terms of the price, because it's even below the 100 euro markup for the documents, where I see some organizations selling that for more. So I really thank you for that. Thank you for all your support and for all your messages, because really it helped me to move forward. For 2020, there will be more videos, more podcasts, more interaction. And I hope that you will still believe on me, believe on what I'm doing for you. And if you have any question, if you have any topic that you are really interested of, don't hesitate. Send me an email, send me a message. I will try to answer to you. I cannot say I will answer to everybody, because sometimes I receive too much messages, but I'm really trying to answer to everybody. So don't hesitate to send me a message, and I will try to do that for you. What else for 2020? So for 2020, as I've said, I will continue with the medical device school also, with more episodes, with the videos. I will try to create also more online courses. So I'm trying to partner now with some people to create online courses. If you are interested, if you want to teach something to somebody, contact me and we can organize also an online course with you. So let me know. If you also want to participate to the podcast, contact me and I will try to see if there is really a topic that we can, that is really interesting for the audience. So don't hesitate. I mean, at the end of the message, don't hesitate to contact me. I'm really reachable. So, just send me a message and I will try to help you. Okay. I think this is all what I had to say. I think, this year was really a long year, but next year will be tougher, because as we have the date of application for the medical device regulation, it will be really an interesting year. And we'll also start to have more information about the IVDR, so in vitro diagnostic regulation. I had few information because I think the topic that was most interesting for people was the MDR, but I will try to have more information about the IVDR. Okay, let's stop talking now. So I really thank you for your help. Thank you for all the messages I received. And I hope to continue to serve you, to help you, to provide you more value. Because as I've said, my objective is to provide you more value. If you are bored about or fed up of my messages, my emails, don't hesitate. Please unsubscribe, because my objective is not to flood your email box. Is really to provide you as much information as possible. So don't hesitate. It will not make me sad. Don't worry, because this is not my objective to grow my list and have a lot of people on my email list. The objective is really to provide you value. Okay, so as I said, let's stop talking, and I wish you really a nice year, nice end of the year. You will get this episode on Monday, so the 30th. So I wish you also a happy new year for those that will hear this message maybe after the 1st of January. I wish you health. We are in the healthcare industry, so a lot of health, a lot of wealth, a lot of success. One message, and it's something I try to follow now, is try to be happy. My objective is not to be rich or to be successful or this or that. It's just to be happy. And to be honest, what I'm doing here with you, I'm really happy of that. So don't hesitate to follow this path. Try to be happy. This will make more impact on your life than any other thing. So try to be happy. Try to be healthy. And I hope to meet you maybe next year. And I wish you a really happy new year. So thank you for listening to that, and I wish you a nice day.